Hey, what's going on, guys? Got a little wellness tip for you. And yes, I am wearing a Mickey Mouse t shirt. Real men like Mickey Mouse? Come on. And I'm also excited because I'm about to go see Batman and Superman soon. So if you've seen it, let me know how it is. But anyway, back to your wellness tip. Side note, real quick. One thing I'm really tired of is just this concept of health that is just so narrow minded. To say that health is only your physical body is ridiculous. To only address nutrition and exercise for your overall well being, for your overall health, is absurd. We are a spirit with a soul and a body. I mean, that's what Lucky Living's all about. That's why my wife and I developed this company, is to serve you guys with what we are most passionate about, and that is complete wellness in our spirit, in our emotions, in our thinking, and just a total holistic approach. And it seems like there's a real movement going on with this holistic mindset to health and fitness, and it's an honor to be a part of what God's doing in the world. So I just been thinking about this perspective, because health, the definition of health is to have things working in their created order, the way things were created to work, at an optimal level, good working function. So if your lungs are healthy, that means they're absorbing the oxygen. They're expelling the CO2, whatever. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Your blood, it's pumping. Your heart's pumping, and it's doing everything the heart does. All right. So the same thing goes for healthy thinking, healthy perspectives. An unhealthy perspective is one that is always seeing the negative, one that is always seeing the failures, a perspective that is constantly seeing how impossible it is, seeing how it's just not going to work. Well, I can't build this business. It's going to be too tough. There's too much competition. And that's not healthy thinking. One of my passions is to help people, think like God thinks, to think with a victorious mindset. I believe when I'm asked the question, if I could change one thing in the world, what would it be? I believe that if I could change the way people think, then you would change the world. Because if you think successful, when you think like God, when you think like the Father himself, then, because that's the root of all behavior, our thoughts are real. They're things, and they create emotions, and they create, our life. They dictate our life a lot of the time. So that's why the Bible is always talking about taking our thoughts captive, not letting negativity run rampant in our life, not letting just random thoughts of doubt and insecurity and fear dominate our existence. So, I mean, take the story of the two spies. If you're a Christian and you know the story, maybe even if you're not a Christian, you know the story, but the two spies go into the promised land, right? And I believe there's 10 spies. I could be butchering the amount of spies that went into the land. Whatever. There's a group of spies that went into the promised land, the land that God promised the Israelites. Two of them came back, had an amazing report. They were so jazzed. They were so excited about the land flowing with milk and honey. They were like, yeah, this is the place God has provided for us, and they're excited to go in and take the land. They were jazzed. They were positive. They were thinking victoriously. They had a victorious perspective. On the other hand, the other 8 spies came back and were completely defeated before they even started. They saw the giants in the land. They saw all the obstacles. They were more aware of the obstacles than the reward. They were so immersed in the reality that these giants were huge and there was no way possible that they could take the land because these giants were just too big, so we might as not even try. Have you ever thought like that? Have you ever felt like that? I know I have. I feel it, and I come up against those thoughts all the time. And we got to push through, man. Whatever kind of goals we have, uh, we can't just allow that kind of crap to get us down. We can't just allow that kind of thinking to defeat us before we even start. We have to embrace the courage. We have to embrace the courage that God has given. He's given us His Spirit. He's already bought the land for us. He's already placed us in the promised land. It's now up to you to possess what you already possess. It's now up to you to possess what God has already given you. Just my encouragement today is to choose the victorious perspective. Choose to think like the two spies. Be reward-minded, man. See the reward that's set before you. Focus on that. And man, that everything will just get out of the way. I mean, you're still going to have obstacles. You're still going to have giants. It's just you're choosing to approach it with a victorious mindset, not a defeated mindset. All right, hope that makes sense. That's my little rant for today. God bless you guys, and much love. We'll talk to you later.